everyone, and welcome to another video. I hope you are having a wonderful, bliss-filled day. Recently, I just finished reading the book Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, and I thought that it was a pretty good book. It wasn't the best thing I've ever read, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. However, when I picked up Attachments by Rainbow Rowell when I was in high school, I couldn't get through 20 pages of the book. I have been putting off the book Attachments by Rainbow Rowell for the past 4 years of my life because I didn't like the 20 pages that I read when I was in high school. Which got me to thinking, does the time in your life in which you pick up a book change the way that you see the book or enjoy the book? Also recently, I finished reading the Harry Potter books for the first time. I enjoyed them, but I think that I would have probably enjoyed them a lot more if I read them when I was younger. This new thought process that I'm going through is actually starting to freak me out a little bit because I'm like, what if every book that I've read that I've absolutely hated, like Dear John and Norwegian Wood and all those other books that I absolutely hated, I just hated them because I read them at the wrong time in my life. And a part of me is like, no, I will always and forever hate Dear John. I will always and forever hate Norwegian Wood. There's nothing that is ever gonna change that because I just don't like those books. But then the whole thing that happened with Attachments was just kind of weird because I remember reading that when I was in my junior year of high school, and people told me, just keep going, keep reading, it'll be better, and I just couldn't do it. A few months ago, I picked up one of my favorite books from high school, Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. I considered this book one of my absolute favorite books in my whole entire life. It was one of, I think, like 7 that I would say that was one of my favorites, and I reread it, and I didn't like it as much as I did. And that's not a negative thing, it's just really eye-opening because if I would have read that Cat's Cradle for the first time when I was in my 20s, there's a possibility that I wouldn't have liked it as much. I actually had to remove the book from my favorite books list because I read it and I was like, this is not that great. It got me thinking, this is my absolute favorite book in the world right now. And I read it in high school, I've read it in college. I will forever love the book Bird by Crystal Chan. However, I have videos of me saying that I'll forever love Cat's Cradle. I'm pretty sure I have a video on here saying that I don't think that I can ever pick up Attachments again. Is there going to come a time where my absolute favorite book in the whole world, this book, is not going to cut it for me anymore and is just going to be like a book of the many? That thought kind of terrifies me, but at the same time I think it's really beautiful because books stay the same, but we change. And sometimes books find you at the right times in your life where they can be your absolute favorites or you'll hate them, but there's a possibility that you can pick them up again in your life and you'll love them or it will be one of your new favorites. And I find that kind of beautiful, kind of terrifying. I just really have been thinking about time and books and how books may not change over time, but humans do, and your favorite books may become your least favorite books ever, and how that's terrifying and amazing and confusing, as many things are in this universe. What do y'all think about this? Are there books that you've read that are your absolute favorites that you read them again and they weren't your favorites anymore, or vice versa, a book that you hated and you read it again and you absolutely loved it? A part of me is like, maybe I should go back and read all of those books that I hated in high school to see if they'll be new favorites. But then I just think of myself reading some of those books again and I'm like, no. That's all I have for you guys today. This is just something that I've been thinking about recently. Let me know what you think about it and whether or not these thoughts have been going through your head. I have been super busy. That's why you have not seen my face as much as I wish. I am going to try and fix that. Junior year of college, let me say something, is not easy. I'm hoping to make more time for videos because I miss all of you guys and there are so many things that I want to share with you. That is all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful, bliss-filled day and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Goodness gracious.